NAMM 2019. I'm here with Tony Sheppard. Nice to meet you, man. How are you doing?
Good, I'm great.
All right, so a quick word to say hi to MixbusTv audience.
Hello, how you doing? Too bad you're not at NAMM. I'd love to come and see my box.
Tell me about your box.
My box. It's called the Mix Factory. It's 16 channels of summing.
Okay.
The top row is pan. The bottom row here is fader level or volume, and these mute lights, cut lights, also double as signal indicators.
Okay.
So if you're on the other side of the room, you can look over and you can see what's lighting up and not, and they do it based on the strength. So if it's very light, you see it light. The stronger, the more presence, they go red.
Okay.
So you'll see them flash. 1 through 8, 9 through 16, each one of those has an insert. 1 through 8 has an insert, 9 through 16 has an insert, and there's an insert on the 2-bus. We've also got a transformer here, custom wound cinematic transformer.
Nice.
And custom wound cinematic transformer. And that is in bypass when it's on here, and it's on. You can rack, we put 4 of them together, and it sounds incredible.
What are the connections on?
It's D-sub going in, XLR on the outside, and you got XLR on each group of 8, and the 2-bus on XLR. So
that sounds pretty interesting. And this is your last product, but the world is very familiar with your 3 units.
So this is the EMEQ2. The original EMEQ was based on the Pultec, and it was a 500 series.
Okay.
And then Pete made this, and this has been on my 2-bus. Pete brought it over one time about 5 years ago for me to beta test for him, and it hasn't left my 2-bus ever since. This is the Hammer 2. Oh, it's great. It's great. This is the Hammer 2, where you've got more frequencies here.
Okay.
It's a 3-band hybrid EQ. It's not total tube, it's not total IC, but you've got more frequencies on the Hammer 2 than you do on the original Hammer, and they're also detinted.
All right.
Which is great.
Even the gains?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the mastering guys are loving
exactly.
it.
Mastering great.
Oh my God, they're loving it.
For those of you guys who might not be familiar, this one is basically the original were the 2 blue modules, right? So those were so popular when they came out. Everyone was talking about those 2 EQs, like they were really
basically Pultec in a box.
Solid state.
Yeah, solid state. And the great thing about it is because it's not tube based, if you're like putting anything that's got a lot of kick on it, like a lot of booty on it, it's not shutting down like you would if it was in a tube.
Yeah.
And you can push it, like I know guys who are doing heavy duty hip hop stuff and they're crushing it without like having to have those tubes shut down on them. So it's really great.
I tell you, maybe a riot will start, but I've always been a fan of the solid state Pultec more, just because I work with mostly modern genres, and we hit it hard.
Yes,
and the low end is gonna fall apart.
Right. Yeah, and most people don't understand that until they're like, I hear Pultecs are great. There are, except when those tubes start going, it's like, oh, why does it sound so crunchy? That's the reason why. But when it's solid state, it's a whole different string, and you just ram it through.
And it's different when you run a vocal through a Pultec than your 2-bus, which is like hot and dense and complex material. So I would really love to have one. Send one away.
Talk to Peter and get one. I'm telling you, it's really good.
Absolutely.
And also the nail compressor, it's really fantastic. There's a couple things that are different about the nail compressor. There's nothing, like for instance, there's no 2-to-1, 4-to-1, 6-to-1 ratio. This has a hard threshold, and it works more like a limiter.
All right.
And it's really interesting. Also, you've got wet, dry, so you can go direct, and you can hear it, or just the compressor. And then you've got side chain, and it's great. So if you're doing, once again, you need stuff that's really like got a lot of boom and kick, it doesn't drag down the compressor. So all of these in sequence, all this is on my 2-bus. Well, this is on my vocals.
Okay.
And it's the creamiest, yummiest sound you've ever heard, because there's something about it where a couple of dB boosts at like 10K, 12K, there's there's this air up top that's really nice.
So what's the highest frequency here on the Hammer 2?
Well, I think is it at
shelf?
18? Yeah.
At 30K.
Yeah.
So talk about air band, you know, 30K.
And they did this just for mastering guys.
Yeah.
Who were like, yeah.
Look, I'm of the opinion that like I want my mix to sound finished.
Right.
So, you know, yes, I'm sure mastering guys love this.
Oh yeah.
But as a mix engineer, I love that too.
When it jumps from 30 to 15 or to 12, I'm telling you, the whole top end is just absolutely sweet.
Yeah, definitely.
So there you go.
Tell me a little more about the. So we have no ratio control. We basically two threshold control.
Correct.
And the second one, the hard threshold, works like as mostly more like a limiter.
Yeah. So the best way, the easiest way to kind of describe it is, let's say you're working on something and you've got a side stick on the verse, and then you go into the chorus, and the chorus all of a sudden starts smashing out on the snare. If you're going in and the side stick is just there, and all of a sudden it starts smashing on the snare, with the hard threshold, it tucks it back into the mix. It works as a limiter, but it doesn't work like the conventional compressors do, where it's like 4-to-1 ratio, or 6-to-1, or 12-to-1.
It's a harder need.
It's a harder need, and when you listen to it, it's really very musical. It's a very musical box.
It makes me think about a two-stage compressor.
Yeah,
something like that. Which I'm sure is like all of it and none of it. Like it's its own thing. I'm sure.
You can squash it, or you can just do something gentle with it. But like, you have to try one. And if you call Peter up, as you know,
I would love to.
You should try it,
because I really haven't seen anything like this.
Yeah, and it's the design is unique and the sound is unique as well.
All right, Tony, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
This was great. NAMM 2019, MixbusTv. Let's go around.